Good evening, one and all. On behalf of Dr. Agarwal's Institute of Optometry, I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you for the episode number 41 of Optometry series. Before getting into the series, I would like to wish you all a very happy World Sight Day. So I have with me my team members, Ms. Anshika ma'am and Ms. Meenakshi. Hi, both of you. Yes. So Anshika ma'am, we would like to hear from you. So what was the initiative that has been taken from our college this time? So please elaborate on the topic, ma'am.
Yes, so today I'm wishing everyone a World Sight Day. First, a happy World Sight Day. And for this 2024 World Sight Day, we, as Dr. Agarwal's Institute of Optometry, have gone to 12 care homes across Chennai, screened around 400 children, and provided spectacles to all those who needed it. We partnered with a lot of supporting organizations who helped us to make this initiative come along very nice. This happened exactly for almost 15 days in the month of September. And in the month of October, not only stopping there, we went to these care homes and we enjoyed with them. We spent time. We had a fun-filled event with them where the classes were also distributed. And as you know, that we all had a lot of games and everything planned. So seeing that happiness in the children's eye was really nice. So it was not a sight only about vision, but we also tried to bring about a sight of happiness. So this day at which we are calling Ajitha ma'am to have a talk is also very important. We are talking about sight for blind. So I think it's a perfect day and a perfect time that we have Ajitha ma'am joining us on World Sight Day to help us and learn about sight for blind. So over to you, Gomati.
So thank you so much, Anshi ma'am, and I would like to welcome our moderator for the day, Dr. Ajitha ma'am. Thank you so much for joining with us today, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Ananda. Great.
We would like to know more about Dr. Ajitha ma'am from Nobel. Nobel, over to you.
Navin, you're on mute.
Good evening, everyone. Happy World Sight Day. I'm Nabin Raj, a second year Bachelor of Optometry student and a multimedia team member at Dr. Agarwal's Institute of Optometry. It is my pleasure to welcome today's moderator, Dr. Ajitha ma'am. Dr. Ajitha ma'am graduated from the Elite School of Optometry and brings over 25 years of experience in the field. She has dedicated 7 years of service to low vision care and is currently heading to low vision care department at BHS Hospital, Adayar. Thank you so much for joining us today, ma'am.
Thank you, Nabin.
Yes, ma'am. Now I would like to invite today's presenter, Ms. Muskaan Begum, a third year optometry student at Dr. Agarwal's Institute of Optometry. Ms. Muskaan, please begin your presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Nabin. Introduction. Sight for blindness refers to the range of treatments, technologies, and services designed to restore vision, provide visual rehabilitation, and enhance the quality of life for individuals with visual impairments or blindness. As per the World Health Organization, around 285 million people globally live with visual impairments, with 39 million of them being completely blind. The need for effective treatments and support is critical for improving their independence and well-being. Effective treatment and practical solutions brings hope and an improvement in the quality of life for individuals with visual impairments. Blindness. Blindness is characterized by the absence of severe limitation of visual perception, which can result from physiological damage to the ocular structures or neurological dysfunction in the visual pathways. Depending on the etiology, blindness may range from partial vision loss, where some degree of sight remains, to total blindness, marked by the complete inability to perceive light or fog. Definition. According to World Health Organization, blindness is classified in two distinct categories. Legal blindness, defined in many countries as a visual acuity of 20, 200, 660 or worse in the better seeing eye, even with optimal corrective lenses, or a visual field that spans less than 20 degrees. Total blindness refers to the absolute loss of vision, including the complete inability to perceive light or detect any visual stimuli. Understanding these definitions is crucial for diagnosing, managing, and treating visual impairments and guiding rehabilitation strategies. Types of blindness. Partial blindness. A person has some vision but struggles to see clearly. This includes low vision, which is defined as visual acuity worse than 20/70 but better than 20/200 even with corrective lenses. Complete blindness. Also called no light perception, where the patient is unable to differentiate light from dark and dark from light. Causes of blindness. Blindness can be caused by a variety of factors, including congenital blindness, present from birth, caused by genetic conditions, developmental disorders, or infections during pregnancy. Acquired blindness. This develops later in life due to diseases, example glaucoma, cataract, diabetic retinopathy, trauma or infections, example trachoma. There are few conditions. Cataract prevalence, leading cause of blindness, 51% globally. Global impact affects over 20 million people worldwide. Geographical prevalence, most common in low and middle income countries. Preventability, preventable and treatable with surgery. AMD, prevalence 8.7% of global blindness cases. Global impact affects over 196 million people globally, with 10 million severely impaired. Geographical prevalence, common in high-income countries, especially in older populations. Preventability, no prevention, but progression can be slowed. Glaucoma, prevalence, second leading cause of blindness, 12% globally. Global impact, approximately 4.5 million people are blind due to glaucoma. Geographical prevalence, more prevalence in Africa and Asia, but occurs globally. Preventability, not preventable, but progression can be slowed with early treatment. Onchocerciasis prevalence affects approximately 270,000 people globally with blindness. 6.5 million are at risk. Global impact primarily affects sub-Saharan Africa, Latin America, and Yemen. Geographical prevalence found in sub-Saharan Africa, Latin America, and Yemen. Preventability, preventable through mass drug administration with ivermectin and vector control. Trachoma prevalence causes 1.4% of global blindness. 2 million people are blind due to trachoma. Global impact primarily affects sub-Saharan Africa, parts of the Middle East, and Asia. Geographical prevalence primarily found in rural Africa, the Middle East, and parts of Asia. Preventability preventable with improved hygiene, facial cleanliness, and access to clean water. Uncorrected refractive error prevalence responsible for global visual impairment and around 2.5 million cases of blindness. Global impact prevalent globally, particularly in low and middle income countries, limited across to eye care. Geographical prevalence, global prevalence, especially in regions with inadequate eye care infrastructure. Preventability, completely preventable and corrected with proper vision care. Tools and devices. Assistive devices for individuals with blindness or low vision are crucial tools that enhance their independence, mobility, and access to information. These devices range from traditional tools like the white cane, which helps users navigate their surroundings, to advanced technology such as screen readers and braille displays that enable access to digital content. Devices. Mobility devices, white can, a long can that helps detect obstacles and changes in terrain, providing feedback for navigation. Guide dogs, trained dogs that assist with navigation and obstacle avoidance, enhancing mobility and safety. Electronic travel aids, devices that use sensors to detect obstacles and provide auditory or haptic feedback to users. Sensory devices, talking devices. Devices like talking watches, clocks, and thermometers that provide auditory feedback for time and temperature. Vibrating alerts. Devices that use vibration to alert users to important notifications such as incoming messages or alarms. Wearable technology. Smart glasses or devices that can enhance vision or provide real-time information about the environment. Reading devices. Screen readers. Software that converts text on screens into spoken words, allowing users to access digital content. Braille displays. Devices that convert digital text into braille, enabling tactile reading of electronic documents. Magnifiers. Optical devices that enlarge text and images for individuals with low vision, including handheld or electronic magnifiers. Screen readers. Job access with speech. JAWS is one of the most popular screen readers, allowing blind users to navigate and interact with computers by converting text into speech or braille. Non-visual desktop access. This is a free open source screen reader for Windows that provides similar functionalities as JAWS. It is widely used due to its accessibility and affordability. VoiceOver, built into Mac OS, iOS, and iPad OS, VoiceOver is a screen reader that allows visually impaired users to interact with Apple devices through spoken descriptions of what's on the screen. Braille technology. Braille displays. These are refreshable Braille devices that convert digital text into Braille characters. Devices like the Focus Braille display or the Braille Note offer real-time Braille output, allowing blind individuals to read text on a computer, tablet, or smartphone. Braille printers, also known as Braille embossers, these devices translate digital text into Braille and print it on paper, creating hard copy Braille documents. Payment devices, talking payment devices, machines or apps that provide audio feedback during transactions, ensuring users can complete purchases independently. Contact-less payment systems, NFC-enabled devices that allows for patients without needing to see or interact with the screen. Braille labels for currency. Special labels or tools that help users identify different denominations of banknotes. Assistive devices, smart assistants. Device like Amazon Echo or Google Home that can provide information, control smart home devices, and answer questions via voice commands. Remote assistant services. Services that connect visually impaired users with sighted assistants through video call for real-time support. Voice activated technology. Devices and applications that allow users to perform tasks hands-free, such as sending messages or making phone calls. Sensory substitution devices. BrainPort V100. This device provides sensory substitution by converting visual information into electrical pulses that are sent to the tongue. Users can see by feeling these pulses, which the brain interprets as visual information. Voice. This sensory substitution software converts live video into soundscapes that the brain learns to interpret as visual information, enabling blind users to hear their surroundings. Assistive apps. Be My Eyes, a free app that connects blind users with sighted volunteers via video calls. Volunteers provide real-time assistance with tasks like reading labels, checking expiration dates, or navigating unfamiliar environments. Seeing AI. Developed by Microsoft, Seeing AI uses artificial intelligence to narrate the world around blind users. It can recognize faces, read text, describe scenes, and identify objects. IRA. This service connects blind users with trained agents who provide visual information via smart glasses or a smartphone camera, guiding them through complex tasks or new environments. Wearable devices. OrCam My Eye. A wearable device that clips onto glasses. OrCam uses a small camera to recognize text, faces, and products. It reads aloud what it sees, offering assistance with reading, shopping, and social interactions. IRA Smart Glasses. These are specialized glasses that connect to the IRA app, allowing blind individuals to access real-time guidance from human agents via a live video feed. Suno brand, a verse brand that uses sonar or echolocation to detect nearby objects and provide haptic feedback. It vibrates to alert the wearer of obstacles in their path, helping with navigation in crowded areas or unfamiliar environments. Artificial vision and bionic eyes. Argus 2 retinal implant, known as a bionic eye. This device provides limited vision to individuals with retinitis pigmentosa or other degenerative eye conditions. It works by implanting electrodes in the retina that send visual signals to the brain. Prima Bionic Vision System. This is a wireless retinal implant that converts light into electrical signals, stimulating the remaining cell in the retina and allowing the user to perceive light patterns. Reach. While these devices have significantly improved the lives of many, challenges remain. Accessibility issues, the cost of technology, and the need for training to effectively use these devices can be barriers to their adoption. Continued advancements in technology and increased awareness about the needs of the visually impaired community are essential for enhancing the effectiveness of these assistive devices. As technology continues to evolve, it is vital to advocate for more accessible, affordable, and user friendly solutions that meet the diverse needs of this population. Conclusion. Sight for blindness is a multifaceted approach to restoring vision and enhancing quality of life. Early detection, treatment, and rehabilitation can significantly improve outcomes. Continued research and development of new technologies and treatments hold promises for the future. By fostering an inclusive environment, we can create a society where individuals with visual impairments can thrive and contribute meaningfully. These are my references. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Muskaan.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was a very nice presentation. Sorry, it was a very nice presentation. Now I request the moderator to enhance with your inputs, ma'am.
First of all, I congratulate Ms. Muskaan, today's speaker, for throwing light on sight for blindness, and the entire Agarwal Optometry team for bringing up such a nice topic as a part of World Sight Day celebrations. So I have just only one point. She has covered almost everything, whatever I wanted to tell. Just one little point. There is difference between sight and vision. Can anybody enhance on that? Difference between sight and vision. There is difference. What is sight and what is vision? Sight is what you see. Vision is what you interpret on scene. What you interpret and what your brain says about what you have seen is vision. So that is the difference between sight and vision. What is blindness? Blindness is unable to see in spite of conventional corrections. So unable to see and sight. You are integrating these two for today's topic. Sight for blind. So by integrating this, you are actually making the blind person have the perception of the world which a normal sighted person has. So you're integrating sight and blindness by physiological changes, or you're making the person, blind person or partially sighted, feel what is happening around in the world by way of touch and sound or perception or echolocation, whatever environmental changes which the person otherwise can't see. The other senses like vision and vision is not there for them, but the other senses like touch, hearing, they have strong senses. The blind person has these strong senses, and we enhance that to make their life more easy and live like an independent person. So we are integrating sight and blindness to make a world accessible for this blind person. And she has covered almost everything. And one thing about the smart vision glasses. Smart vision glasses is something like the ORCAM, but it has really good features like telling things around. It will read text in 70 languages, and it can guide you through walking. While walking, it will tell you the hurdles around and tell you if you have to take a left or right. And there is another feature when you store the name of a person's face, and when the person next comes in front of you, it will just prompt the name and it will tell this person is in front of you. So that feature, many have been fascinated, and they are feeling like they are able to see their kith and kin when they record that, and when they'll feel very happy when it calls out their name. So, and there is another feature, emergency feature. So if a person is hung out somewhere and they are in need of any help. So when the emergency feature is activated, it will take the picture of the surroundings and it will give a call to the emergency contact number, which has been stored at the time of registration. So this is a very important feature in the smart vision glasses. So with all these, and there is another device called smart cane that can be attached to the normal cane. So while navigating in mobility training, if there is a hurdle in a half-meter distance or 1 meter or 3/4 meter, the cane vibrates, the smart cane vibrates, and it will tell them there is a hurdle in meters distance or 3/4 meters distance and like that. So, and there is a gadget called pocket digital magnifier. Digital magnifiers are there, which are camera based actually. So the camera will project the magnified image into a monitor or a desktop or a laptop also. So there are many models: pocket digital magnifier, Bonita mouse, and a CCTV that can be connected to TV also, and even a larger magnification can be achieved that way. So and we have various other courses to help the blind person achieve a livelihood, like computer courses and mobile technologies and spoken English, so that their life will be independent and dignified. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Mhm.
From the student's perspective, we have few questions
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the student side, ma'am.
yeah.
The first question will be, will screening methods change for blind people?
Screening methods, actually blind people, you are going to just check for the light perception, present or not. So that is you call it 100% blind for a person with 3/60 also. So 3/60, if they have and below, also you call it 100% blindness in the certificates, the recommendation certificates. So testing is placing the log match chart at various closer distances and see how much of magnification you can give, if at all the person needs, for the distance correction. Reading, you have magnification till 32x, the pocket digital magnifiers or the hand magnifiers or whatever we give, that can be achieved for 32x also. So the testing distances, you can vary. A movable chart can be doing good for testing the vision.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The second question is, what to do after we know that the person is blind? To guide them for certification and concessions, how do we work for, ma'am?
Yeah, first we are segregating the vision level for that person clinically, and you categorize them and tell them under which category they fall. It's 75%, 40%, 20%, or there is a tabular column in the Indian Gazette that says so much of vision with so much of field, you can grade it as 100%. So that tabular column says till 10% also there is a grading for that. So according to that, you do the testing and grade that person's vision, and you have to write the diagnosis and in the recommendation letter along with the vision they have, and tell them they fall into this category of blindness, and you can issue the certificate for this much percentage, so that the government will issue the certificate by cross-verifying.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The next question is, how do we know about the cost of the devices, and will government help in funding the devices for them, ma'am?
Yeah, cost of the devices, actually you can approach any of the vendors and get the quotations individually. And government organizations, sometimes government is distributing mobile phones, canes are being distributed, smart watches are being distributed by government, and smart vision glasses, some various organizations like Rotary, then Vision Aid, and some other trusts are taking initiative and collecting money, and they are doing it as a project to distribute free of cost, which costs around 40,000 for each device. So these are being done by private organizations also. But government schemes is a little difficult to avail, a little expensive varieties. So this private organizations, they pull in money and then they are doing it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The last question is, how do we start rehabilitation? How can we make them be independent after vision loss?
Yeah, first approach is scoring the depression quotient of the patient, taking into consideration how well he has accepted his blindness. First, you should make the person feel that he has lost his vision and it cannot be uh, got back. Only thing we can do is support him by helping him with various other aspects like enhancing their touch, hearing capacity, and making them more independent. And we have to make sure that their depression quotient comes down so that we can intervene with the rehabilitation process. That is the first step. And after they accept that they have lost the vision and it cannot be improved further, then you can talk about the certifications and various other training modalities available. And you can start with mobility, basically. The recent blindness people, they definitely need a mobility support. The person who is blind from the birth, they will start learning echolocation very early in life. So they will be more proficient than the recently blind person. So the recently blind person, they will have the intuition of the appearance of object. So if we just give an idea about what that object is, they will be able to memorize it. Through the memory, they will be able to know what object it is, or to navigate how a chair looks. So how an elephant looks, and how a mud or a grass or a road, and you can just train them initially. And then first thing is getting down their depression quotient. That is the most important thing. So otherwise they will keep running to various other hospitals again and again, and asking them what can be done. Can my eyes be changed and replaced by another eye so that I'll get an eye vision back? So they will be in that state of mind. So you should just stop that to happen.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a wonderful insight. Anshi, ma'am, do you have any questions for ma'am?
No, I think we had a very good and detailed discussion on it. So thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today, for giving us insights on how we can work towards making, life better for blind people. So thank you so much, everyone, for giving your time. Over to you, Gomati.
Thank you so much, Anshima. Thank you so much, Meenakshi. Muskaan, excellent presentation, and it's very nice to have Ajitha ma'am with us today. So for World Sight Day, the excellent topic and excellent moderator. Thank you so much, Ajitha ma'am, for joining with us, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dear audiences, if you have any questions, please post your questions in the comment box. We'll get back with you. We'll get back to you with all the answers. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to share it with your friends. Thank you all so much. Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.